Okay, I'm here with Darren Elliott, head coach of the Oxford City Stars. It was a disappointing loss tonight. Can you talk us through the game, please?
Yeah, I can talk you through. I could go on with saying that we come a little bit short-benched and stuff like that, and we're carrying a few injuries, but just sum it up, I think, to be honest, we were just outplayed on the night.
We were 2 goals down early. How did that affect you?
Big. It's always going to affect you big, but you know, we came in at the end of the first period, went over a few things, come out, got a goal back, then went into the third with high hopes of sort of trying to grind them down in their end, but Dodd has done a great job. He put systems in place that sort of shut us down, and just they worked to a game plan, and at the end of it they've come away with a win.
Okay, obviously the run of wins is over. How does that affect the team?
It's a loss. Man United haven't won the title without going unbeaten, so we're not putting anything out of reach right now. It's a loss. It's only going to make us stronger. We'll turn up tomorrow. We've got a game tomorrow against Bristol in the league. We'll turn up tomorrow, fresh heads. Tonight's the past now. It's done. We can't do anything about it, and we just got to muscle in together and get a result tomorrow.
Absolutely. That leads me on to my next question. How do we bounce back as a team against the Bristol Pitbulls at Oxford tomorrow?
We turn up like we do every game. We turn up. We do our jobs as individuals, put it together in a system that we hope is going to work. It didn't work tonight, but I can guarantee you that tomorrow we'll be back to how we were before, and we'll just try our best and hopefully come away with a win.
Thank you very much, Darren.
No.
Nick Oliver, captain of the Oxford City Stars. It's difficult to chat tonight, but tell me your thoughts on the game.
We just got outworked, really. Got outworked from start to finish. We had enough scoring chances, first period, first sort of 5-10 minutes especially, but we just didn't take them, and they just worked hard the whole 60 minutes, so they deserved it, to be honest.
You had a nice goal tonight, but it must have been hard for only you and your brother, of course, to score.
Yeah, I think we had more than enough chances. We just didn't work hard in certain areas. Our forecheck was a bit off. I'm not really sure if it was we looked at the league table, looked at the results we had against them last year, and thought it would be an easier game, but we just didn't work hard enough. Simple as that. Okay,
we've got a big game tomorrow against Bristol. How do we bounce back from that?
I just think we've got to get the puck in deep from the start, forecheck hard, get to the net, and make sure, above all, we're better in our end. That was the main problem tonight. Our forecheck was a bit off, but as soon as they got into our end, we just sort of panicked or dropped down low. We didn't mark anyone, and that's how they scored all their goals.
Great team performance from Lee Valley tonight. Obviously, you must be really impressed with how they play, considering their record last season.
Yeah, exactly. They were last season, I think, or one of the bottom teams. Didn't get a win all season, and they just came here tonight with this work ethic, which every one of their guys outworked us, from the goalie to their D-men to the centres, wingers. Every single one of their guys worked harder, so they clearly deserve the win.
Thank you very much, Nick.
Cheers.
I'm here with Jeff Zecora, assistant coach of the Oxford City Stars. Obviously a difficult place tonight. What's the changing room like after tonight's result?
It's a bit sullen, but I think everybody's in good spirits. We know it's not going to kill our season. It's not the best situations to be in, but everybody's starting to pick themselves up a bit. So.
Defensively, tonight was obviously a challenge for the Stars. How do you think our guys handled it?
Well, I mean, it's a bit different than what we've seen in the previous games. They came at us with pretty much everything they got. Forechecked us hard, they went after us hard. We haven't seen that probably since Sully Hull, so it was a little bit different, and our guys sort of struggled a little bit at the start to handle that, but I think we picked it up in the end and started moving the puck out, which is what we sort of needed to do, just couldn't quite get the break.
It looked like a physical game tonight. How did you feel we did in that department?
It's a tough question. The physical games we're usually pretty good in, but if a team is going to try and beat us, they have to beat us physically, and I think that Lee Valley did that well. They got us out of our games, they got us yelling at the referees. I mean, to give credit to them, they really stepped up and played a good, hard, physical game. We tried to match it, but I don't think it was as effective for us as it was for them.
Obviously, a defeat tonight. We're back on the ice tomorrow. After a defeat, is it good to be back on the ice straight away?
Absolutely. We have to get back out, get our confidence up, and go out and just get rid of this game. This game's gone for us now. As soon as everybody walks out of this changing room, it's done. 24 hours later, we're on the ice again. Boom. Hockey game good to go.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Okay, I'm here with Gary Dodd, the head coach of the Leader Valley Lions. It was a tremendous performance tonight. You and your team must be delighted.
Oh, we're over the moon. I mean, we didn't come into this game expecting to win. So to win this game against the best team in the league and the best forwards and the best team in the league is just, those guys are just jumping up for joy at the moment.
Obviously, last season, extremely difficult season for Lee Valley. But after that, how does it feel to come back, have some great wins this season, and to knock off the league leaders?
Feels great. I mean, last season we didn't do too great, bottom of the league without a win. This year we come back with some new players in the team. We started off to play a system last year, towards the end of the season, and this year we picked up on that system. And with the guys working hard, we've come close to a couple of games where we're just in the third period. So what we've been doing over the last couple of weeks is making sure we play to their systems for the full 3 periods, and today it paid off against one of the best team in the league.
Obviously been working for the rest of the season. What are your ambitions?
Just to win the games we should be winning. We've lost a couple in the last period, so the team is just going to work hard and just make sure they play 3 periods instead of 2, and we should be a mid-table team.
Thank you very much for your time.